Yo, what's up, chat? Hey, oh my god. Fortnite, Chapter 7, Season 3 runners! Am I gonna be running? Oh my days, chat. A lot has happened in the past 24 hours. Let me just change my level because I'm not level 355 anymore. I'm not even close. But chat! Ooh. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to get hyped up for next week. You're not gonna want to miss it. If you miss it, that's rough, bro. It's rough. But, I'm not gonna miss it because I'm a streamer. Why would I miss it? Chat. Today, it's gonna be insane. Oh my gosh. Who is ready? Can I get the trailer? Okay. What we're about to watch is the trailer for the live event on June 5th. Let's watch it.
The stage is set. You chose your side.
This looks sick. Oh.
This ends now.
My god, man. Oh. And there's an event going on right now to decide which Battle Pass skin we get. I can't tell who's winning. It's a bit hard. I want to say Ice King. Ice King, I think. Let's play a game. By the way, FNCS is happening. We can watch it if you want in half an hour, let's say. Let's say 1 hour. I think you'll be going in 1 hour. 1 hour. I'll just put we'll watch FNCS like near the end of the stream, okay? Near the end. FNCS. 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 W's. W's. I'm not the biggest fan of competitive, like, I don't like watch it all the time competitive, but I watch it every now and again. Like, when there's FNCS on, that's like the only time I ever really care about competitive. I'm really hyped though for the PlayStation Cup that's happening pretty soon. I think I will play that. I don't really know. That sounds insane. I think that's next season. We need to start. Hold on. I just remembered. And I forgot about Twitch. I forgot about Twitch. I'll put FNCS as well. CS. Should we watch it in game as well? I'll watch it in game as well for Twitch, because they're gonna want to watch it. Oh my god, chat! This is why you need to pay attention, chat. I nearly went live on YT. I nearly went live on YT. That would have been. Oops. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Imagine if I went live on YT. Two streams going on YT, man. That would be wild. I'm pretty sure I went live on Twitch. I'm getting a bit nervous now. I'm getting stuck. Where did that just come from? Do y'all see anyone? I don't know where this guy's at. He just hit me pretty hard. Don't really know where to go. Tell you what, they're doing a good job at scaring me. Now I'm thinking about all my moves. Every step I take. Is it even safe? I'm scared, chat. What did I tell you, chat? What did I tell you? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I got a plum. Heal up. I'm just gonna hit the pad. Please. This guy is so weird. My brother, go away! Why are you so weird? Stop shooting at me. I think I see them. Okay, we used our brain. And we got out. Very interesting situation. Situation I definitely do not want to be in. Some players, man. Some players in the big 2026. Oh wow, I actually got someone. Don't. It disconnected at the worst time. I was going to win that fight, chat. I was 1,000,000% about to win that fight, and then I die. I'm very annoyed right now, chat. Oh. Oh. That's annoying, chat. Chat. So I'm putting my phone in charge. Give me a sec. Bro. Okay. My controller decided to disconnect at the worst moment, didn't it? The worst moment. Literally, that is the worst moment you could have disconnected. Really. That is the worst moment you could possibly disconnected. Not going to lie. Ah. Oh. Sorry about that. What level are we on? Oh, 3 seconds. Super charge is still on. Yeah, chat. Earlier when I logged on, all my free rewards were gone that I got yesterday. Like, what happened to my free rewards? I'm gonna have to see if I have them now on my account. But yeah, it's happened to everyone, I think. Free rewards are gone. Vanished. Bazooka. Adios, amigo. No idea what happened to our free reward shop. It seems like Fortnite are scamming us. They're scamming us. And we can't let this happen. We can't let this happen, chat. We can't let Fortnite scam us like this. We're gonna hold our hands together and protest. Protest to the end of our days. Until we get our free rewards back. Who's with me? Who is with me? All you better be saying. Me, Nathan Blaze. Me, Nathan Blaze. Me, Nathan Blaze. Oh my days. I don't think that's how you guys sound, by the way. But you sound a lot more normal. Me, Nathan Blaze. Me, Nathan Blaze. Me, Nathan Blaze. No, it's this way. Please have a better shotgun for me. I don't want this hammer shotgun. You know what? I'm dropping it. I hate it that much. I'd rather have big pots. Big pots aren't even a gun! Where even is this guy? Nah, this guy's hiding like, no, there's no tomorrow! Literally! Oh my days! He's running! Now come back! Can't run away from me. Especially when we're this close. Together. Oh my god. Is he going up to where I was now? I am confused. Huh? Are we going in a circle? I feel like we're going in a circle, chat. Oh. Finally. Oh, he picked up my item up on. Those are big pots. No beef, huh? No beef. No beef. No beef. No beef. No beef. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. Oh, I don't need any of that. Please. Give me some wings. Live event spot, baby. Okay, we might not watch FCS in 46 minutes. I want a bit longer to watch it. I don't know why. Oh! Oh, it's the biggest piece of luck I've ever seen. I don't know why. Bro just went straight up. Might be aggression, I guess. Fair play. This guy's trying to run away. I think this other guy's trying to knock me down, maybe. Wait, that's off his wall. Did bro not even notice me? That's funny. I just went straight past. This is that guy, I think. Have to be careful. Oh. Bro, you idiot. You just revealed both of our locations. Oops. You just revealed both of our locations! To a demon! My days. I don't think he cares. Sounds like he's shooting someone else. Which is a W. I'm gonna get away. Chat, I need shields. Big time. I need shields. I need shields. Yes. 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 Oh my days. So will you. Don't even want to do. Just don't really. Sorry about that, chat. My voice is still a bit wonky bananty. It's only a one took. If someone's here, they are weird. No cap. If someone's actually here, get out of my game, bro. I'm gonna cook you. You cannot be here in Storm. Like, the reason I'm doing it is because I need shield. I need loot, because, you know, I need loot. You know what I mean? No one's gonna be here. I don't think there is anyone here. Oh my god. Am I just bad at mantling as well? Okay, I'm gonna leave it a sec. Yes, that's what I wanted, bro. Just wanted a big pot. That's literally all I wanted. All I wanted, bro. Literally. Runners. 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 Yo, chat. I'm excited for tomorrow. Sophie's nothing tomorrow. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even freaking know, bro. Y'all don't even know, man. You don't even know what's happening tomorrow. Oh my god. Tomorrow's... Oh. And today. It's gonna be such a good day, man. We literally just started the stream, basically. Oh my god. I didn't know you could get it out of them. I knew that. Okay, I've lost this guy. Oh, he's... I didn't know what was there. Jeez! Yeah, I'm out. Chat watching FNCS. Chat watching FNCS. Where's timer? We're watching FNCS. Boom! Okay. Support the volume.
Right now.
The best part of it all, I don't even know if they realized that Hari was still there, but chat.
To Venno though, I mean, it's rare to see curveball alone
Oh.
in situations like that. Oh, that's what happened. That happened.
You know, you probably.
That doesn't sound good. Oh, we came in at the perfect time, bro. Endgame. Endgame. Where's my mice? Watching FCS on Twitch as well, chat. Watching on Twitch as well, baby. We got the double watch along. I'm sorry about coughing so much, chat. I'm so sorry. I guess we will be on a team. I don't know. I'm not gonna play. Chat, I can hear. Hold on, wait. I can hear. I hear the PlayStation commentary, but I also hear the. Bro, this sounds weird. I hope you guys can't hear both. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Chat, I don't know what to do. Wait. Chat, on the PlayStation, I'm playing in a... W's. I'm playing as a solo. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. Wait. Oh! Chat. Okay. I'm happy that's done. That was insane what I just did. On the PlayStation, chat. Okay. I don't think you can hear too. I can't really tell though. Oh no. Chat, this is insane. Oh, scrolls down. I don't even know who we're talking. Okay, chat. Chat.
It's a sliver of HP, and it's not gonna last long. 8 tornado bolts, and 8 holes.
We're just gonna watch in here. It'll make life a lot easier. It really will. Oh. Okay. We're doing this again. It'll make life a lot easier. Okay? So I guess I'm doing this. Dead. Let's go chat. Now we want to watch FCS, but because we're watching a watch party, I have to do some rounds as well. Ooh, this is better than FCS though. Where is it? There he is. Let's go. We're cooking! I'm lucky cooking, chat. Oh, we have to wait. Who won? Chat, we have to sit. I'm sorry, we have to. Back to YouTube. Back to YouTube. We need to know who won. Who won? Who won? I swear we've seen this already. Does this person even know what they're doing? Who won? It's these people. W's. But why is it so laggy? Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! Hold on! Don't worry. Oh, I can't go into a private. Oh. L. It's a become L. It's a become L. It's become L. L. Okay, we're back in. Oh, I'm not gonna pick a team because I wanna watch this. I'm not here to play. I'm here to watch. So if I don't pick a team, I think I'll just be here the whole time. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Game 5. Major 1 Summit 2026.
Fortnite fam, welcome back to the FNCS Summit.
Hey!
NA bias mask back on. NA back on top, baby! That's right, you thought I left NA. Of course not. Me and Baby were in the back. We were high-fiving, we were jumping for joy. I never left. I would never leave you, NA. Sorry about that. I don't know how that got back on my face there. Unbiased fact. Crazy stuff out of Acorn and Bolt.
I'm not gonna let you get past that.
I love TG.
Someone switch up so fast, so many times. What? EU, NA. I mean, to be fair, it is going back and forth in terms of who's winning these matches. But let's take a look at some of these highlights of Acorn and Bolts, Mini Miner, I know you're a fan of this team.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great team, and a team that we've actually finally seen come alive here in these endgames. Finally getting that big win that we know that they can do, and absolutely huge for this team.
W.
NA's last hope coming into this weekend, and we've seen already that there are other NA teams that are capable. The way they took height here, classic Acorn and Bolts gameplay, really nicely done right there as well. And we spoke about it earlier on about these zones. They were very, very good when they got favorable zones in upper bracket. This one, not a favorable zone. This is a very south zone, so they're still performing now. They figured it all out and playing up from height to Carter. Great game.
Yeah, this is big news. I mean, in terms of expectations, this is one of the duos that has the highest expectations on NA to come out on top. I'm almost surprised that it's taken so long to see them get a match like this, but I'm sure after this, they are going to bump themselves incredibly high up that leaderboard, and it's also, you know, a bit of that confidence boost that they might have needed.
I don't know if Acorn could have more confidence. He came out with confidence at the top of the show, right? We had that moment to interview with him. He just said, hey, I'm ready, be ready. It's great to see, obviously, and 8 eliminations as well. Massive out of the duo. Now, let's take a look at the standings. Sky and Troll. They continue the dominance. This is why so many
Where's Peterbot?
players, yeah, I think probably a big contender to go ahead and walk away with the win. Obviously,
Peterbot.
right behind, but more on that in a moment because Sky and Scroll, again, we put Scroll in a solo clutch situation, and he delivered.
Wait, where's Click?
He always
And
delivers in
Peterbot.
these solo clutch situations. It seems like today has
Where's
been the day
Clicks?
of these big
And
solo
Peterbot,
clutches,
bro.
and he needed to make it happen, of course. There was a lot of teams that were up there on the standings that, of course, were down to a solo player. We saw it with Shark also clutching up as a solo. So, I mean, when it comes to Acorn and Bolts, the fact they won that game, really good for them. But for Scroll, if he can keep on making these solo clutches happen, if this can still keep happening for them, they're looking really, really strong. Where's the chink in their armor? I don't see it at all.
I mean, it's working. I know Sky is just as capable to make these solo clutches happen, but for now, Scroll has been looking unstoppable. When I think back at EU in general, you know, the knowledge of the top previously has been a bit gate-kept, but Sky and Scroll, coming from not being these, you know, tied-in players earlier on in EU competitive to now not only building the chemistry, building the knowledge, building the consistency.
Sounds good on Twitch.
They have skyrocketed themselves as one of the most consistent duos, not just on EU, but in the world. So I like to see the solo clutches, but I want to see a duo win from them. I want to see both of them, you know, pop off in one of these end games.
I like that skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Donaveno.
Unintended, right? But in that game, like, I was looking back at sort of their early game situation. They kind of went back to that strategy that we know they like to do. Sky up in that surge now, up in that base, looking for a lot of those tags around their POI because, of course, that zone did start to fall down to the south. And instead of Scroll just looking for all of that loot and re-farming, he was also looking for tags inside of Littlewood Boulevard. So little
23 minutes.
The strategy that worked so well for them. And in this end game, of course, they made it there, and we know what happens when they do.
Yeah, something that we even heard Benno say, not only was it looking like he was going to steal our job with that analyst
Haven't made that time.
on the telestrator, but he was bringing up that Sky and Scroll throughout, you know, the divisional cups, throughout the heats, through even the major finals, they kind of had the same strategy in terms of off spawn, getting surge, and even who they're tagging in early to mid game. Now the question was, are they going to kind of get contested? Are people going to try and counter that strategy? It didn't happen in the EU Major Finals, is what Benno was saying.
I think we'll watch this game, game 5, and then stream. I think that's the point.
Quickly came back from that. Haven't had too many issues at all, and they've been overcoming these hurdles as the day has been going on, so it hasn't been super easy for them, but they've still done an amazing job at keeping themselves at the top of that leaderboard.
It looks good, right? It looks good. It looks crazy. Obviously, this being the halfway point, again, I'm just going to keep saying it, job's not done, right? We still have things that we need to do. Wanted to highlight here, of course,
Game, what?
Bit of a moment from
I think
them
game
in
5,
this
right?
last game.
I can't see because of that.
8th place, up 5 places, right? So, again, it's just
Yeah,
gonna
game
take
5.
one
Game
game
5. Game.
to try and rise up the standings, you know.
We're not watching, like, the whole tournament.
Halfway point, though, boys, I'm sure
I just wanted to.
these players are all kind of starting to think the same thing. If I'm up in that top 10, okay, we just got to stay the course. Maybe we could play for first, but we're playing for those 15 ball spots. If we're outside of that many, we're thinking, dude, we have 4 games. Thankfully, it's 1 extra game.
Yes.
but still, we need to make something happen.
Yeah, this is something that's really unique to this sort of like LAN format. We're not used to seeing this. It's usually like win, and that's like the main thing that you're playing for. But here, you're playing for that top 15. And for Akira and Grama, it's really nice to see them actually performing at this level on this stage, because they're a team that has so much potential. They've been showing it in moments, little individual games, little instances where, yes, individual tournaments, they've been incredible, but just overall, we haven't seen that massive dominating performance from them. So for them, that can kind of play into their favor this weekend, and today I should say, because they can just play their end games as they have been. They don't need to set the world on fire. They don't need to try and necessarily win the entire thing, which of course they will. And you're not going to not want to win it, but it gets to a point where you think, right, let's just try and solidify that top 15, and they're a really, really good team at doing that, consistently making it end.
Yeah, I'm liking how it's looking for them. I mean, this is the in-person event that we've had with the most controller players, and there's only 3 duos that are both controller players playing together. One of them is Akira and
Oh my days!
And, hey, putting themselves in
Shout out to-
so far.
I love it! Controller! Controller forever! Let's go, controller players!
Close to the top end of that leaderboard.
Absolutely, bro. Now, unfortunately, being the halfway point, we let the players kind of take a deep breath, head back on over. They have a little bit of a break here. Looking to readjust, look at things, whatever they need to do, right? Because with 4 games left to go, we'll have to keep this
Controller.
HD as well for that moment. Saw him on height, and dude, my eyes lit up. I was like, yes, Thomas. You know, not sure what led up to Focus being eliminated. Thomas having then to kind of solo clutch a little bit, but look at this, man. Just seeing him on high ground, it took me all the way back.
Yeah, I think they got chopped out there, was it Focus, and then went down to full damage in the end. But Thomas HD clutching up a few extra points right here. I feel like we haven't really seen them too much, although they're on decent points. It hasn't been an amazing performance. Very similar to what we saw when it came down to Major 1 in EU. They were sort of in and around those end games performing well, but they never had that massive game performance that we expect and that we can come to expect from Thomas and Focus, because I mean, the names, both of them have been performing so well.
When's it gonna happen, Thomas? When's it gonna I know you have what it takes. I mean, 2024 Global Championship, Thomas HC got 2nd place, adding, you know, to the 4 second places he has in FNC's major finals, the 4 third places he has, 11 top 5s. I mean, Thomas has been around. He's one of 2 players playing today that qualified both to the 2019 World Cup and also this Summit Major LAN, duoed up with Focus, who is kind of that new up-and-coming EU talent. Actually, you know, Tarping even gets the shotgun at their POI. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this duo. They started off a little rough earlier on the season, but they've been looking incredibly strong recently. So, one big game is all I'm hoping for from this duo.
That's right. Dude, that's what we can't forget, right? It's like, it's just going to take one really great game to kind of turn all of this around. Wanted to take a moment here to highlight, this has been a fantastic weekend of Fortnite. Camera, can you get this over here? Look at this. This whole little section here has been our post.
Oh my days.
So if you've been following along with them, they've had a fantastic time. So many showing. But Ozzy, is that you? Ozzy, come up here. Ozzy, come up here. Ozzy, yo, Bucky, you wanna come up here? You wanna come here, Bucky? Yeah, just him, just you. Ozzy, come here.
Come on, Ozzy!
We gotta get him up here. You know, you've heard from us. You've been able to hear our thoughts. Why don't we get Ozzy Antics up here? Fan favorite. He's so cool.
Ozzy!
So come on. Don't be
Ozzy!
shy, Ozzy. Don't be shy. Everyone's here to see just you. No one's here to see anybody else. Just you. For those of you who don't know, this is Ozzy Antics. I don't know why you wouldn't know, but maybe you don't know, and that's okay. This is Ozzy Antics. Ozzy, what have you made?
Who doesn't know this man?
So far? It's been good. I mean, I was talking to my chat about this. I think this is the most stacked lobby in the history of Fortnite, and I think we're seeing that. Like, anyone can take it. I was trying to do predictions last night. There's about 10 teams, I think, that could win this, and no one should be surprised. We've never seen that before.
Yeah, I mean, we saw you doing some predictions on stream earlier on. I want to know how those sort of shaping up now, halfway through the tournament.
Well, they're looking okay. I had Sky and Scroll up there. That was good. I had Shark and Teeny up there. I had them both getting top 3, so I'm feeling good.
Nice.
My Pete Boyer prediction? Basically, everyone had faith in for NA. I had Cold and Rapid winning it.
Yeah.
I had Pete and Boyer getting top 5. So I basically shouldn't have had any faith in NA.
You think what would you think is the biggest surprise that you've seen today in the finals?
Biggest surprise I've seen so far in the finals today. I mean, Curve and Benno getting contested. I did not see that coming. That was crazy. I mean, they're handling it pretty well. Outside of that, I think Shadow and Virgo were looking incredible. again, they're kind of always a dark horse and everyone talks about them until they also get tested. Yeah, that's tough, right? Going back to Kermano, right? How do you think, how would you imagine you have a plan, you come in and mid-team in this report, you're like, hey, guess what? I honestly thought it was like the usual bait and switch. You guys, if you compete in the past, you hit the little, oh, I need 2 for off spawn. Oh, I'm surprised contest. And if people don't do it, I thought Benno was doing that. I was so sure. And I was like, he's just saying that. He's on the microphone. He's in the player room. No one will contest him. And that's how it's contested. I mean, it's hard, and you got to feel for Curve as well.
Yeah.
This is his first ever LAN. He just won FNCS, doing incredible, but I think they can bring it back. We know Venno's a day 2 player. Doesn't have a day 2, but he did just have to play. He got the second half. He can prepare now.
I mean, it's been pretty impressive, right? A lot of
Come on, boys.
Of course, Shark, we saw having a great performance so far today. Solo clutching as well. You would have watched a lot of these up-and-coming Fortnite players, up-and-coming talents. How proud are you of these sort of players that are just new to the stage here?
I mean, Sky and Scroll has been like the duo that I've been like. They're like my duo. I've been gassing them up for so long now. I actually predicted them slightly lower because I was worried about Venno. Outside of that, we all watched the EU Grands. Like, they looked incredible. But honestly, I'm super proud. And even Shark as well. I think the thing I'm most proud of Shark is I've seen him in the player room, got to hang out with him. Lovely kid. He's so humble as well. Like, he's had so much expectation coming into this, and he hasn't got an ego about it. He's just stayed humble, respectful. Even I was trying to be like, you know, you versus Clicks, like, how you feeling about that? He didn't qual. Didn't want to smack talk. It was just like, I've got a job to do. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like it. It's nice. Last question for you, obviously, before we start to let you go. What has your chat been saying? I've been saying, what you hearing? What you hearing? I mean,
Hey, it's Aussie Live.
they're enjoying it a lot. I had a little like teaser announcement. I don't know if I'm allowed to like tease the announcement. I teased on the stream. They're still trying to guess what that is. With a little like something coming up. They've been loving it. Honest, again, the best love we've seen in such a long time. It's sad, you know, faces like Clicks and Savage here, but you get to see the best go at it in a one-day format. They're as hyped as that. Let's be real.
Bro, well, thank you so much.
Yo, YouTube, are we still live?
Obviously, you've got your stream going on right now. You've got Bucky, you had Savage. You're up there as well. Yep. If you want another perspective, this is where to go.
Are we still live, chat?
Say to the fans out there, anything you want to say?
It literally just said it
Thank you so much
disconnected.
for giving me the dream job as always. It's incredible. I get to call this a career. I traveled all the way from Australia for this. I wouldn't do anything else. But also,
I think we're still live.
Those streamers, they've all been phenomenal this week. We've had so many people together. Boom's been killing it. Fax has been killing it. Leo and Ma, like the collaborative effort from all the content creators to bring the most out of this land has been amazing.
Yeah, I
So
think we're
please
still
check them out
live.
as well. It's been incredible. Ozzy, thank you so much,
Oh
bro.
my days. I thought we weren't live for a second, chat.
Thank you. Know this guy in forever. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it for sure. Take that. Yeah, go ahead and drop it right there. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it.
You got the screen to go.
Yeah, he's gonna go. Ozzy Antics, everybody. Thank you again to Ozzy. Frankie is apparently standing by. Let's go check in with her and see how things are going.
Thank you so much. I had to ask Sky
Ooh,
what it's been like for them so far.
interviews.
Currently number one on the leaderboard.
And such a
With
word.
Sky, game 1 started with you having to reboot Scroll. Talk me through what happened.
I mean, Scroll got camped on in a bush. It was a bad mistake. We should have been prepared, and yeah, it won't happen again. Went down to
14
and
minutes.
then I died to
Oh,
sickness,
wait,
but
my
Scroll
thingy
picked up
just
the game.
reset.
And this is the thing, you guys
The
have
timer,
pivoted
man.
so well, because after that first game, we haven't seen that happen again. But what we have seen, Scroll, is you continuing to clutch, notably a 2nd place finish. You were on your own for multiple zones. How are you able to focus and have such awareness of everything around you when you're on your own?
I mean, every time I'm in the end game, I'm just full locked in, and I'm just...
I wouldn't be able to do that, chat. I wouldn't be able
You
to
enjoy just having
do
to go
that.
full throttle and
Not gonna
save
lie.
yourself for your teammate Sky. When you are on your own, though, are the two of you still communicating? How does that work?
Can you say again?
When you're on your own, is Sky giving you any input?
Yeah, he's giving me all the input I need.
Yeah. And so for you now, we've got this half-time reset. How do you reset?
We have some resets that always Bobby introduced us to, and we're gonna look through the games and kind of try and expect what the other people around us are gonna do for the last 4, and yeah, just prepare.
And I did notice you.
Ooh, went in for a treat.
Game. You had your eyes closed, you were having that zen moment, and I think I should let you have another one of those now, so let's head back to the desk.
Thank you so much, Frankie. Love to see Sky and Scroll
Hey,
there.
hey, hey,
It's not like
hey, amazing.
Scroll take over, go ahead and go wild. It's like, hey man, something's happening. Other duels are making moves, and Scroll is put in this situation. But when you can have a teammate like Scroll, who it's like, hey, everything's fine. I believe in you. Just go. And he
does is sick.
Yeah, this is a duo that have played together for so long. You have to have that trust in your teammate, and that's something that they built up so often. When their teammate is solo clutch,
372. That's my level. 372.
Let's just enjoy this. 136 points as a solo Zakat.
So we could actually
Oh my days. That is actually insane. That's a lot of points. What's my level again?
Both Sky and Scroll were capable
300
of this, but doing it on an international stage. Ozzy said it himself, the most stacked lobby we've probably ever seen in Fortnite competitive. I mean, words can't even describe how impressive that is.
Yeah, and I really liked it in that interview right there. Actually, Sky's first answer to Frankie's question. In the, of course, their first game, he went down, he had that bush, they got lurked on, they got keyed. His approach to it, his reaction can very easily be like, oh, we got really unlucky, that wasn't our game, like, you know, they can get really angry about it. But the way that he conducts himself, the way that this duo have been so good at it, he's just learning from those mistakes. And I think
Nearly 10 minutes.
the fact they have stuck together for so long.
Absolute cinema.
Fortnite, you think, oh, something didn't go well, switch out the duo, we'll try again next time. And just kind of brush over the mistake and not learn from it. Whereas this duo, the fact that Sky right there, you saw a little insight into his mindset. It's like, yeah, okay, they took us out there, we didn't do enough homework, we didn't make it count. It's not going to happen again. And that's the way that their mindset carries them through, and that's why they've been able to stay together so long and find all of their success.
Beautifully done. Let's take a look at those standings. I gotta look at them, man. This is like, we have to continue to dissect as much as we can, especially when we have just a moment
10 minutes. Oh my god.
Acorn and Bolts obviously jumping up the 7th place. We did talk about them before, getting themselves Victory Royale. But look just below, boys. Pixie and Swizzy up 2 more places. He's creeping in there, right? Yeah, it's not 268 points, but we're staying pretty dang close. If Sky and Scroll were to make a mistake of any kind, you could see someone like a Swizzy and Pixie jumping up.
Yeah, it's amazing to see. I think the best way to describe this duo as sort of a sleeping giant in the EU, because these guys haven't
That is
been
true.
necessarily the amazing
That is probably a good way to describe it.
But when they get on that stage, when they get in this environment, when they're getting into this latter half of competition, they can go away and VOD review. This is when they come alive and they feel alive to Carter. They're looking at two in the lobby.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's a lot of talk on, you know, Swizzy being the only global champion out of the 3 to be here at the Summit Land, or, you know, gotta hype up Pixie as well. He was also at that global championship. He also performed at a top level. And with
Is Peterbot even there?
I'm excited to see if they can continue climbing.
That's right, man. I'm excited to see this interview. Frankie is sitting by with Swizzy and Pixie right now.
Thank you very much. Swizzy, you were just saying that you don't
Sorry about
feel like
that.
It's going amazingly, but you're 4th on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing incredibly well, but you feel like you're just getting warmed up.
I mean, we could begin the best loot, so I'm not really think we're doing good. I think we can do better. Yeah.
And it's 4 games enough to
I like
go?
this guy, by the way,
Three
chat.
games like a
I don't think you
day,
care,
like
but
a major one.
he's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Because we saw what you did in Major 1, right? You remember?
Of course I remember. Yeah.
You flew up the leaderboard. You hit W and you went up. Because right now, we're not seeing that many eliminations from you. And Pixie, you're an elimination king. So is that the plan for the last 4 games?
Maybe we will do our best. Yeah, we're gonna recover some of our mistakes that we didn't get kills, and then.
Well, you are uncontested though, Pixie. Do you think that's almost an issue for you?
I mean
70,000 XP.
So where are you
I'll take
gonna
it.
get those eliminations from? Who are you hunting down, boys?
Just anyone who we can.
You're just gonna go for a stroll through the map, Pixie, and just anyone you find, they're out of the lobby.
Yeah.
Yes! I love to hear it. 4 more games to go. As I said, boys, it's day 2. Let's head back to the desk.
Like, I believe
Sounds a bit weird in my headset, but I think that's because
you know what I'm
my
saying?
headset's about to die. But let me hear what it sounds like to you guys.
One really good game. Now, something, you know what, I'm gonna say, Levis. I'm gonna steal it from Levin.
All right.
Swizzy and Pixie, they tend to heat up better on the 2nd day. We don't really have 2nd day, and obviously contextually,
Yeah, it does sound a bit weird.
quite a bit of pressure.
Don't know how to stop that chat. Sorry.
But we do have the 4 games. So what do we need from them to go ahead and bounce back?
More of the same, really. I mean, we saw it from Pixie, from Swizzy in that interview right there. He was like, yeah, we're getting really good loot. Good position on the leaderboard. He was like, yep, we're in 4th. But there's got so much to give. There's still so much left in the tank, it feels like, with this duo. And that's been the way that the narrative has been for them throughout this entire season. They're so good. They have so much skill. They have so much on paper capabilities. But when it comes down to in the game, they're just falling short slightly. Luckily for them, because they're so good, falling short is still in that top 15.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you do get top 15, you qualify yourself to the global championships. You heard when Swizzy was talking, he said, you know, we're not doing good enough because
That sounds a lot better.
Swizzy, a player like Pixie, they want to get first place. They want to win this.
I think I might have fixed it.
But it's not just the $250,000 you get for first place. It's not only a trophy with a crown.
Oh my days, why does it keep disconnecting?
I wonder how many duos, you know, because again, I think another layer we maybe don't
Okay,
talk about a lot is
reconnected.
experience, right? Being able to show up in this environment and get a taste of globals, right? The pressure at globals is going to be double, triple as intense, right? So kind of being able to come in and just say, like, we may not even need to strike for first. Let's just make sure we secure a spot and continue to earn the experience. When we show up there, it won't be as hot under these lights.
Yeah, it's like getting that experience, getting those reps in earlier on in the season.
I need to stop doing that.
Necessarily used to, and for Swizzy and Pixie in particular, they sort of go against the grain.
I'll have to reset the timer.
This entire major.
I hate this timer.
Players coming on through, whereas these guys are sort of just veteran players that have been at that top level, combining up and performing well here on LAN. So if they can qualify through into that top 15,
I hate the timer.
That's what I love so much about
5 minutes.
Summit LAN. I mean, we're at the start of the year. We're just getting started. We finished Major 1. We still have a whole year of Fortnite competitive.
I can't wait.
Championships at the end of the year. Even
By the way, chat, we're gonna try and stream more competitive this year.
I don't know nothing about that. Don't ask me.
We're gonna try.
You know, is we asked
Hit that like, subscribe button if you want to see more, baby. Because we're gonna go crazy.
Everyone want to qualify for the Global. It's the Fortnite event of the years, like every time.
It's very important to get top 15 because you secure your LAN spot for the end of the year.
Be perfect.
Is there 5 minutes left? I don't know. I just started the timer.
Forming well everything, you'll have an easier way of being uncontested, so it's like a snowball effect throughout the whole year.
I like the APM format. It gives people less of a chance to point of view in between the tournament.
Even if you're 30th
Oh, my
place,
days.
it's just like a 10 elimination win. I mean, it's so good because anyone could qual. It's really
That
just
is-
play your game and
yeah.
see who ends on top.
The biggest goal is still top 15, I'm not gonna lie.
At the end of the day, that's what we're playing for, all of us. Just you do it or you don't.
I know we'll easily qualify for the GC.
Oh, Peter Bot. I think he's there then.
I think some teams might hide strats in upper bracket or lower bracket to save them for the finals.
In 6 games, you don't have that time to adapt. For 8, so many things can change.
Bro, where is Peter Bot? Let me see if I can find the leaderboard. I want to see it.
The global spot is so important. It could change the whole year.
The atmosphere here, there's so much hype.
It's all I've dreamed of. To win Grands, win Globals.
I'm 100% sure we're qualifying for the Global Championship.
It's like once in a lifetime thing. We're the best duo by far.
I'm confident to the quarterfinals.
So yeah, Summit 26, it's like, yeah, here it
Well,
is.
and first place is the one.
So where is it?
Pretty cool
Oh.
stuff, and you know what else is cool? The stadium is yelling out for some of their favorite players as they are starting to return back onto the stage. They're finding their seats, and will shortly be boarding the battle bus once again as we continue to pick up the
Let me try and find Peter Bot, chat.
But in case you miss it, don't forget.
Oh, Peter Bot.
Friday,
Peter Bot!
Some changes to the 2026 FNCS. In case you missed it, I just want to bring this up. We have a beautiful graphic for you guys. Don't forget, we are going to Antwerp, Belgium. That's right, September 26th.
Peter Bot!
Registration for those tickets
Huh.
is available. We see here as well, major
8.
some new dates. Last chance.
8.
Been changed, so we got August 3rd through 14th.
Peter Bot's 8.
I was kind of teasing. FNCS solo question mark. Don't know what that is. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that more later down the road. Don't even worry about that. And of course, in case you haven't read the blog, there's also this other.
Oh, wait.
Some changes to rank, like Unreal Legend rank and the Acts of Unreal. This brand new rank. If you want to hop in and
Whoa!
show how good you are at the game, this is how you do it. Unreal Legends, and look at this beautiful. I'm talking beautiful Acts of Unreal. I will never have one, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But dang, this looks clean.
You're not a top 500 player.
Oh, are you not?
No.
How do you get?
I'm not top 500,000.
Oh, goodness me. Well, yeah, you won't be getting it. That's
I'm
all right.
okay
So
with
it looks good, though. It does look very good. And I'm very excited for these changes. Nice, of course, new roadmap for the year as well. Global Championships, Antwerp, Belgium. Super hype for that. Of course, solo as well. That's going to be super duper hype. That's where a lot of the players that are on this stage are going to be really hyped about as well, because that is where a lot of that new talent can come through in that sort of format, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of players, a lot of you watching today are going to not only see how hype this international event has been, but also with this roadmap in mind, not only can you start grinding for Unreal Legends, start grinding for the Axe, but also grinding for the next upcoming competitions. We've still got another LAN at the end of the year. We've got more.
I'm not going for the Axe. I'm like 100,000 in Unreal right now. I ain't getting it.
It's a way for competitive players. It's basically the resume.
3 minutes.
Right?
Finally.
The 5th. Go check it out. The blog has a ton of information for you. Okay, now getting ready. We got to lock back into this competition. All right, let's bring up these standings. Let's start talking about teams who are on the bubble. So remember, we want to hit top 15 if we want to qualify through to GC. Right now, Blixie holding down that 15th spot with Chap, but it's only 108 points. Certainly by the end of the next 4 games, that's not enough. We need to continue pushing. We need to try and get as many points as we can. But even someone like Cold and Rapid dropping down the 6 places, right? While someone like Golden and Ozone jump up the 7 places. Like, guys, this is
Peterbot's safe, I think.
Yeah, well, the benefit of it being an 8-game format is that we're at the halfway point here. We still have 4 more games to go. So that leaderboard is going to shift massively as well. There was a little fist bump to my left here about this leaderboard.
No.
Carter, what were you actually fist bumping about?
You know, I saw a Spanish duo maybe up there in the top 15. No bias here. Okay, no bias. But they did win a game yesterday, so who knows what will happen. Speaking about winning games, all the wins today have been EU and NA Central teams. We've had
Going EU
competition before, a Brazil team win, but there hasn't been a win from Middle East. From Asia, there has not been a lot, even from OCE. Yeah. So I'm hoping that one of these next games, we got 4 more games, one of you duos have got to lock in and make it happen.
Yeah, and I think a team that could do that.
Oh, I'm ready.
Alex and Reckless, they are just walking by me right now, so whether they'll notice that I'm saying, I'm not just saying it because they're there, but he didn't actually notice, so he can't even get it. But no, I genuinely think they're playing incredibly well today. You know, showing up on the big stage. They have what it takes to win games. We've seen them on hype. We've seen them in these end games. They're making big plays.
I think it's about to start.
And I'm right with you, Takata. I really want to see one of these smaller region teams picking up a victory around, because what a moment that would be for not only everyone in this arena, but everyone back home as well. They'll all be cheering them on.
Yeah, I know. I completely agree with you. That would
What
absolutely be sick, but on screen, we got Sky and Scroll, right? How do we get a victory out when they stand in our way, when they are the ones who say, they're basically the bouncer, right? And I can prove it to you. Check out this session summary. Most eliminations.
Oh, wow.
Dealt, Scroll, solo clutch points, Scroll. I mean, yes, I'd love to see. It would be so hype, but man, Sky and Scroll are currently dominating.
I love it. I mean, to add on to what you were saying earlier, Minnie, is how they reacted to when Frankie was speaking to them. They had some issues in game 1. They got picked off by being surprised when they went into a bush, but like Venno was saying when he was breaking down kind of the strats of North Boulevard, they haven't really been countered much in major finals, in heats, in Div Cups. They're finally getting countered, but the best thing is, it doesn't even matter. They're moving forward through these counters, they're adapting in real time, and they've just had a little halftime session to VOD review, study, lock back in, and by the way it's looking, I mean, they're looking to hold on to that #1 spot.
And the funny thing about Scroll is that he was, well, his name is Scroll because he used to use scroll wheel binds for his builds.
Oh.
And it was always a bit of a meme. It's like Scroll doesn't build because it's so difficult to scroll through all the builds. He was a top tier player when he was on those scroll wheel bind for actually scrolling through his builds. He switched off of that as of quite recently. It just makes me wonder, what if he made that switch sooner, right? Like, what if he actually made that switch sooner? We're seeing prime Scroll gameplay this weekend already. Unbelievable stuff. And them together as a duo, not just Scroll, Sky by his side as well. Having someone that you played with for so long, just allowing you to have the freedom to do what you do best. It's great to see.
Speaking about sooner, I mean, I love to see young talent like Shark and Teeny play as well as they are. I mean, favorites coming in to today. I was wondering, is the pressure going to get to them? The practice matches before this event even started, it was not going their way. I don't think they even won a single off spawn, but they quickly locked in when it mattered the most. I mean, Shark is a player that just in 2026, he has more earnings than 24 and 25 combined. How quickly he's been able
Well, when are these games starting?
I think the first time they even took Storm Surge damage throughout this whole tournament was Game 3 today. So they're playing incredibly well, currently in second place, looking to see if they can push to the first.
Crazy stuff, man. So many of these duos, their sudden rise to stardom, right? Like, how will that impact them? And if we can walk away with, even someone like Shark and Tiki suddenly showing up, getting themselves a win, that's going to be a crazy boost out to the confidence. Something Vivid brought up at the day one in upper bracket was the fact that this is kind of the first time we've ever had a competition where we've gone from a season into a LAN environment on the same season, right? So it's interesting that Sky and Scroll and even Shark and Teeny are being so dominant. We've kind of already seen some of their strategies, and it just doesn't matter, right? They're just like, hey, we're Shark, we're Teeny, we're Sky, we're Scroll, we're still at the top of the board. Hopefully we've developed some kind of plans to try and get in their way, but I'm getting word the games are ready. Fortnite fans, let's jump back into with our casters.
Hopefully you guys at home took that moment to get some snacks and refresh yourself, because this action has been out of this world, and you got to go ahead and Scroll props. I know they were doing it on the desk, but he has been playing insane.
I mean, you have to remember, after the EU Grands, the community crowned Sky as the MVP for his solo clutching. Scroll is showing him up right now with just how impressive he
Here we go.
Will it continue in the back half of the game? Let's wait and find out.
Grand final! Oops.
And look, I understand it now.
That's not. Is that still a POI? I used to love landing there.
For a reason, but the fact
Oh my god, it is. I need to land there again.
a different beast entirely in today's lobby. Who's going to be the team to step up and try to shut them down?
The scariest thing about Sky and Scroll is with how good Scroll is currently playing, we all know Sky can do the same thing too. So
Here we go.
The second he, takes a beat, maybe he decides after the halftime, but yeah, I'm gonna chill a bit. You can never be too safe, Jacob, when either of these two are up in this lobby.
Can they remain consistent? 8 games.
I keep having a drink. Oh, here we go.
Time and time again, Flixie, he's able to get the first drop.
Oh.
There goes the knock. Third party's coming in, out.
Oh man, where did that come from?
And it's right there, a shot to the heart for Chap and Flixie, because the drop was flawless. They had beat Resigns and Tinka full out, but Werix and Kidduo,
Wow.
they've got a whole new strategy cooking, and it's worked against Chap Flixie entirely. Another German favorite fallen here as Reason will meet his demise.
A very, very tough situation to be in early. But after that break, game 4 and the one you're at now, they had plenty of time to rework their strategy.
But it's just so crazy to think. Everyone knew. Everyone's been strategizing. Everyone's been planning for the countermeasures. But the fact of the matter is, when it's so on the fly, when it's happening in the same day,
Guess they're not contested.
to be able to actually meet every single one of those expectations, you're just constantly guessing and checking.
See Zangy, you see how they're getting
I got that wrong.
eliminations. Yatera probably didn't see this one coming. They soar from above. It doesn't even look like he was playing there in that moment. Not sure what happened, but he's gonna be the first one to fall.
I love that pistol. I love it. Sorry, chat.
It was incredibly messy in the first 4 games of the day. After people have had a moment to chill in halftime, it looks a bit more quiet here in game number 5. And hopefully for NA fans, that works in favor of Ritual Ages and Reet and Cooper and gives them the best chance of rising in the standings.
After a certain point, you just have to chalk it up to where is the line going to be drawn in the sand. And for Agers and Ritual, they realize that they're going to need a little bit more if they want to
What?
try and overcome.
What did they just do? Bro, I need to watch competitive more, bro. I can learn some stuff watching this. What did they just do?
Pablo and Chino are on their way, and it looks like Shark and Teamy are looking to replicate.
Shark?
Yeah, they heard the noise that was going down over here. Skyjump and Momsy had just finished a fight, and that's been a thing about Shark.
I think I've heard of Shark before.
Have some struggles when it comes to Storm Surge, so you're seeing them and a few other teams to start this game already switching things up to try to fix what wasn't working.
I wonder if that's the Shark that I'm thinking of. I think it is.
Out in the forest. So for somebody like Teeny, it is not shocking to think that they would have come up with the formula to try and take those two out.
Speaking of formulas, hopefully Pete and Poyo have been
Beat aboard! 70 points!
The biggest names we saw at the last.
Bro.
Just how impressive they were. And though we are far removed from that, we know they still have the ability, with this type of loot in hand, both of them with gold shotguns.
Yeah, they could cook.
If they do have to force a fight, Jacob, you've got to think it's in their favor.
Yeah, right now you can kind of see that they were able to loot up very, very quickly. They got those legendary fishing spots, the Midas floppers, so getting a strong loadout was going to be easy, but Venno falls again. Teus and Yamar, they've been on a roll.
Where's Clips? I don't think he's in, is he?
Up against the wall once more. Curve, the young superstar on NA Central, getting a chance of a lifetime playing with Venno. They won the NA FNCS, but this weekend, particularly Championship Sunday, I gotta wonder where it all went wrong.
Look, the Brazilian fans might be outnumbered here in Germany, but we just heard them getting plenty rowdy for what just took place on our screens. But now it's all about Peterbot and Poyo. Can they overcome?
But Clips is in. He's 35th. Clips is 35th.
That's exactly what they do best. But you see
Only 86 points.
They're not just bulldozing into the box. They made one too many mistakes at the first half.
Wait, that makes no sense.
So even them are taking a different
Oh
approach
wait,
to the game.
wait. How are they? You know, whatever. I don't get it. So Clips is above Peterbot. So Peterbot's dropped down.
So Pete and Poyo do the right thing. They back off, and they're just gonna have to try run it back another time with another duo. These guys will not be an easy fish.
Makes sense. You don't want to keep trying to force blocks where they won't fit, and you don't want to overextend your welcome. Pete, Poyo, better off faring, trying to
Acorn.
switch.
I know Acorn.
Maybe push further into the forest direction, even a little bit north of where Squibbly is at. See if Skyjump and Mumsy could be victimized there.
Well, be careful if you go over there, though. That's where Shark and Teeny lurk
Swizzy.
around. And they are not a team you want
I know
to play.
Swizzy.
They're not
He's my
actually
favorite.
100% best. Swizzy, Pixie, they've started to heat up this weekend, and Twy is feeling the effects of that. Can this duo be the surprise team?
My favorite Swizzy and probably Clips. I like Clips.
There is just so many duos, though. You look at 268 points on
I swear
the
everyone
at
likes
the
Clips.
halfway mark. And if you are not in that 100-point threshold range, it's very difficult to start thinking about realistically overtaking them. Instead, it shifts. Focus is top 15. And for Pixie and Swizzy, they're still within that striking range. So it makes total sense that they're looking for every opportunity to rack up elimination points because the placements are soon to follow.
That's the one thing we know for sure, especially for a team like Swizzy and Pixie. When they turn it on, they can pick up those eliminations when it matters, but they're being very, very precise about how they want to approach the situation.
There's another team coming in.
Holding down that vending machine, so instead of fighting it, they're just going to take their damage and leave. Karama, Akira, rotating through again. And a lot of our teams that kind of would usually stick towards the south side of the map are kind of making quick and early rotations, trying to get into the zone. With the way these Storm Surge changes this year, you're seeing how it affects the gameplay and the differences from Globals until now.
This has sort of been the name of the game, though, for Akira and Karama all day. They've just kind of been testing the waters, gauging whether or not some of these surprise opportunities actually pan out in their favor. But for all these other duos, ones like Vico and Malabuka, we know what they are capable of. We're just waiting for that highlight showing.
The toughest thing, and you can ask Pablo and Chino about this, the toughest thing about being in a battle against Sky and Scroll is they don't slow down, they don't misstep. To overcome them, you're gonna have to
Oh, they're getting shot at.
the game. Vico and Malabuka are capable of it, but they still have plenty of other top competitors in between them and that first.
They're getting shooted.
It's gonna have to be a ramp up in momentum.
Focus and Hero, they were the ones kind of lurking over.
Are they in
on the side of the
Storm?
map. You see why? Drained out of all of
Yeah,
the
they're in
extra
Storm.
heals. You got to think Tiggs and Daddy Kush in the same spot. No extra HP, down to the gold. So they're going to go ahead and try to take control of this vending machine. Yakko and Panzer are on top of that hill as well. Not too far out. So 3 teams around Painted Palms, all still having to rotate in. Neither one of them wanting to give up an inch because they know their opposition could take a mile.
But you still have to remember, this is Yakko and Panzer's home base. Bacchus and Hero, they were originally contesting Epic Whale and Pump. We all saw that that was not bearing in their favor, not even the slightest, so they wanted to shift the plan. They're trying to find new opportunities, but that's thrown so many issues, not just for Yakko and Panzer, who now have a lot of their coverage left to try and reclaim, but Vico Malabuka, they're now taking more surge tags from Epic Whale and Pump, who are feeling a little bit more bold, being uncontested.
QA Dex and Phantom just trying to rotate.
Phantom. That's a cool name. Phantom.
The difficulties, they're still taking damage all along the way.
Yeah, seeing these guys landing south of Battlewoods definitely was always going to be a difficult day to be had. Even with Benno Kerr fighting King and Tails, it was always going to be rough. Shadow and Virgo, right now, doing everything in their power to keep NA still in this battle for first.
Oh my
Headshots
god.
kind of just indicating everyone's really inside the calm before the storm. Deemish, Darm, holding out. They've had so many instances.
Well, what's the circle looking like?
In the early game, when they've been trying to prioritize being able to build up some.
What does circle look like? I want to see the storm.
Now it's all about just getting the recovery points online. But Darm, Deemish, you have to remember, all season, all chapter long, really, since Tip Top Terrace was removed, they haven't really had a true top spot to call home. So here today, it was anticipated
What
that they
the?
have to shift things up constantly.
How they doing that?
Towards Sandy Strip. We typically see this as a mode of rotation. We're staying in the zone. They're trying to use it to heal up just a little bit so they don't have to dig deep into the pockets and pull out the pizza or the chug. Look, if
Bro, I'm learning stuff watching this.
Pablo, neither one of them wanted to take a shot. They want to stay
What on
in their
earth?
position relatively unknown because as you rotate out of Sandy Strip, you have a far distance to go and you don't want to be tagged up all along the way and lose your storm surge damage.
Why bother drawing attention to yourself if it's not necessary? Chino and Pablo are one of those duos that, sure, it might be a 90-ish point disparity between themselves and Sky and Scroll, but we've seen what they are capable of. They know how to deliver a
That was my drop spot last season.
And unlike some of the other teams like Curve on our screens here, who are having to deal with all these mix-ups and shake-ups in their game plan and their strategy, Pablo Chino able to play their game. That gives them the best possible shot. Nosif and Izzy, we've seen some of the struggles they have had in the mid-game, running into titans of different regions in their pursuit of staying in it.
Oh, I swear no one's died yet.
Low on surge for Volko.
Oh, whoa,
That's gonna
whoa.
cause a bit of desperation. He's going to try and force the issue.
For Cringe and Volko, it's a necessity for them to fight this fight. There's not too many
397 above. What is that? I don't really know what that means.
15 below. They're not taking damage from Storm Surge
Oh.
yet, but they will if they don't get what they
Here we go.
Nice shot by Volko.
This is what we want. We want to fight.
Above the damage threshold.
This is what we're watching this for.
Along with them, but he answers the call again. Skull will not be denied in this tournament. Picks up the Elim. Siphon keeping him healthy, which is huge.
Just when you thought Cringe and
Ensta Volko.
the upper hand on the Danes, Scroll reminding everyone why today he is the best player in the world.
Scroll is just undeniable right now. His presence felt in every single moment. Any opportunity that Cringe and Volko might have
Bruh.
had completely disappearing right in front of their eyes. The Sky Scroll now with another freebie refresh. It wasn't even a necessity. They are 5-5-5.
Are they gonna use the thingy? The
luxury of taking their their sweet time.
You know what I mean, the, what's it called? The teleport tube thing. The circle's getting small now, chat. It's getting small.
Looking a bit messy here, but they thrive in the chaos. Yapko Panzer, a duo that they are very familiar with. Well, they won't want to be fighting against these guys just now, so quick little loot up.
Not even a necessity.
Bakery go. That's it.
Oh.
Oh.
Over 400. You're seeing how
Oh!
so far above the damage threshold. Shockwave from above. The surprise attack.
W's.
They just fully punished Bacchus and Hero for facing the wrong direction. They were boxed up. They had that Flowberry Misgrenago, and you know the visual obscurity is going to be a problem. You've got to make sure that you are keeping at least one member looking the other way.
They set the screen on themselves, and Biko Malabuka jumped on the opportunity. That is what great playmakers do, and that's exactly what Malabuka and Biko have been in the EU for years, showing it on the stage now.
They have to rotate, I think.
One of the best teams, as it seems, controlling their serves. They haven't been ticked once the entire tournament, which is impressive. Which goes to show
That sounds impressive. I don't really know what that means. I think it means storm tick, but I don't really know.
They can go ahead and accumulate those numbers, but not take damage back themselves.
Can't help but notice the direction that this zone is pulling. This is Biko Malabuka's backyard, but also a duo like Chino and Pablo. They have made a great approach far north of everyone else. They'll have the highest point of elevation. They've just got to make sure they keep their heads on a swivel. They don't want to get caught out by any teams. They're going to sneak up behind them.
Not the spot you want to be in if you're Vidil and Ju below the damage threshold. And the thing is, Lewan Romero, they don't hear that Vidil and Ju are below that damage threshold until their shields crack. But they know aggression when they see them. Vidil know it. They're just trying to climb on top of the Frigid Fortress building. They're not necessarily trying to take a risky 50-50 fight. They're just trying to elevate themselves so they can shoot off into the distance.
But off into the distance, it was Chino and Pablo. The way that they had made their approach into Frigid Fortress's peak elevation is the primary reason why Vidil and Ju are having to expend practically all of their hard material now. Pablo, Chino, they recognize the fact this is likely a
I don't really know. 8 above? Is that good?
opportunities to heal,
8 above? I guess it is, because I don't really take any more damage. Yep, I'm still here.
Their biggest opportunity to get damage, Pablo and Chino flew by and they were not ready to get any tags whatsoever.
Bro, there's 65 players now.
For them to find any sort of damage, everybody boxed up, nobody in a rush to
This
move
is
out of their box.
this is the bit that I'm excited for.
Except for them, and they go down.
Is people eliminated?
No other options when you're that below the damage threshold. But for Acorn and Bolts, they get the zone not too far off where they landed. It gets even closer as it's going over towards the northwest, not too far away from wherever he's at now. And they also get the pull. So for Acorn and Bolts, the main thing on their mind is not going down or making any bad peaks.
One reoccurring trend throughout today, though, is that whoever won the last lobby has had a rather difficult time in the very next. But for Acorn and Bolts, they are looking to escape that narrative. Sharktini, on the other hand, they've got a whole different slew of problems here. 212 below. Shark having to use everything just to try and out-heal some of these Surge takes. 14 players that still need to go down. They'll have to force the issue.
Yeah, there's even another team spraying on that box. Looking behind, they know where they gotta go. They know where the zone's gonna lead.
Oh.
Pixie, they're gonna open that one up and land even more damage onto Teeny, making his life that much harder in this situation. 232, it's now or never. Greek Cooper on the other side. Shark takes a big shot. Storm Surge still taking him down. 20 HP, only a couple of seconds before he is struck it out of the lobby completely. Shark's gonna fall. Now Teeny with his back up against the wall. A necessary sacrifice. As Shark goes down, he lands a shot and he gets up above the damage threshold.
Most people might be scared to see Teeny in this kind of solo position, but you have to remember Teeny
He's at the bottom of the hill.
own punches, even at 5 eliminations.
Oh, he's getting
if I'm
up.
not mistaken, in that secondary lobby, so he's been popping off.
And I mean, you can look at all the little things that they could have done differently in that moment to keep Shark potentially in the game, but the mistakes were made way before this point in the game, and it's just up for Teamy now to just keep himself
Hey.
ticking for that much longer. Eventually, he will crack, and that is the end of that for our second place team in this game. And so an opportunity for Sky and Skrull to continue to improve their lead. But what do Chino and Pablo have to say about that?
Ooh, Peterbot.
A flashback right now. Peterbot and Pollo literally flying under the radar. They have that one elimination, 280 damage above, and they are starting to heat up. Sayas is going to go down. Ages of Ritual taking a lot of the focus, but they're constantly changing targets. They don't want to let anybody breathe. That's at the back of the zone.
Oh, Peterbot, man.
But for Peterbot and Pollo, they handled their
He's like the king.
One spot you never want to see, it's Pete ahead of the rest of the lobby because he just goes into target practice mode. A lot of damage applied, but they still need refreshes. They need to make it to the bodies because they need to build up more materials, a better loadout. Swizzy, on the other hand, he's already got it. He is set and perched on the high ground. Pixie directly next to him. Who's going to be the first, though, to bring an elimination in?
If you know anything about these two players, this is where they like to be. We have seen them on this stage.
Oh my days. This is the exciting bit, chat.
But this is not over when you have Acorn and Bolt looking to try and make the back-to-back happen. Still so many strong players, so many strong duos left alive in this one. It is not an easy high hold for Swizzy Pixie.
Oh my days.
And Ritual, they're pouncing on the leading challengers here today. And that elimination onto Skrull. Sky, what are you left to do?
Uh-oh.
You foreshadowed yourself.
Oh!
He was the one doing a decent amount of the solo.
How is he alive?
No build. Can't take a singular tick of the zone.
I'm trying to say, how is he alive?
Opportunity has just opened up for the rest of the lobby, but Swizzy and Pixie, they're trying to control it all.
Agers is out of here. Pixie knows that
Is that Peterbot and Height?
And Swizzy has fallen. Pollo's taking him out. The mythic reloader could
Yeah.
be the difference maker.
Peterbot might win this game.
Challenge him next.
It was only a matter of time until Peterbot and Pollo reminded the world why they are so feared in NA. This is time to make their game happen. Eco Matabuka down below, still gonna make it happen. If they can keep it up, they might just take height off of them.
I wouldn't call it way too soon, though, because we've seen so many teams get overthrown in these moments here. One shockwave is all it takes. Pixie lands a monster of a shot on the Momsy, pushing him back, making him go and retreat back.
That's a good shot.
But it's not enough. Another attack from down below. Vico gets elimination of his own. They're fifth of the game, but they're outside. They need to find the shockwave in. They need to make it inside the zone because they have very, very little extra HP.
But the thing that they did have was full control of front side. They have escaped all of the congestion. They were able to utilize every single one of their white heals, and now they are ahead. Looking back, preventing anyone from challenging the vicinity, this territory.
Go top 10. Peterbot, he's coming down. Oh no. Peterbot, man. Peterbot, man. It's time to watch a Peterbot masterclass. One. Is that a gauntlet? Someone use a gauntlet. People's dead. People's down. Pull. I was about to say he did clutch up in chapter 5. He did clutch up. He really clutched up once in chapter 5. I think he can do it again. Let's see. Who's gonna win? Peterbot, man. Peterbot, man. That's why he's on the thumbnail. What did I say, chat? I told you.
They had no mats, so I was just able to make them there.
Oh my days.
You were solo for a considerable amount of time. We saw you on the high ground, on the low ground, figuring things out.
That was insane.
It was not that chill, was it, Pete?
Ugh.
I'm fighting the best player in the world. Comeback starts now.
The comeback starts now. We just watched a Poyo masterclass. P, it's
Absolute cinema.
so far, as you said. The comeback starts now. Are we going to see Prime Peter Buck?
Might have to come out soon.
He might have to come out soon. I think he needs to come out now.
Uh-huh.
Leo, you're on fire. We've seen you clutching. We've seen such
Oh
peak
my
performance from you
days.
in the first few games. Do you think now that that trophy is a possibility?
Yeah, I think that's the game that we needed to start the comeback, so I think we can win.
Okay, Pete, you're always confident, but Poyo even now is saying that you can win. Do you think it's going to be NA on top?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Peter Buck, come on, I need more confidence from you. Is it NA on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head to a break.
Peter Buck! Okay, I'm gonna end Twitch. Between a W stream and Twitch. Okay, chat. Oh man. I mean, that was pretty fun, not gonna lie. Chat, I'm gonna end stream for today. June 6th, Shut the 7th Season 3 comes out. June 5th, we got the live event. That's gonna be a massive stream. I enjoyed today's stream. Peter Bot might be able to bring it back. I don't know. Yeah, guys, hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. For one final time, let's watch the season end event trailer one final time.
The stage is set.
Oh my days.
You chose your side. This ends now.
But yeah, chat, I hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. I enjoyed making it. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace. Bye, chat. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Shall already hit the subscribe button, hit the sub button. And yeah. Peace.